stop here, and I'm ready to take questions. We can see that Professor Ni have questions.
Okay, hi, Leno.
Okay, well, thank you, Pen. Actually, Pen shared with me his survey paper a while ago, and I didn't have time to read. Actually, I read the first couple pages. My first impression, that's his early work on the AR, VR, and the mixed reality. And then a few days later, I found out Metaverse is everywhere. So I recommend to invite Pen, give a seminar, so can answer anybody's doubt in what is a real Metaverse. So as you can tell, that's a typical professor talk. The 3-credit course, he tried to condense into 1 hour. Okay, again, can never stop within an hour. So my first recommendation is for Pen to offer a course. Okay, this will definitely be popular course. There's so many open issues. So my question to Pen is first, I'm still trying to figure out the difference between the Metaverse and the mixed reality. Yeah, what's the real difference? Also, I like your example earlier in the mixed reality. You say, well, to using screwdriver to fix something, which, you know, can we do something which I cannot do in the physical world, but I can do in the Metaverse? You know, my wife asked me to fix something all the time. I don't know how to do it. I get blamed all the time. Now with the Metaverse, can you solve my problem? Okay, this is a simple question. Also, you show some the headset. Just a few days ago, I visited our Blue Bay incubator. Actually, one of our own graduate from EC department has a company. He showed me this headset. That's the most impressive headset I've ever wear. Even I'm a nearsighted person. That headset, I can make work with my naked eyes. You can adjust something. Also, I travel 5 minutes, no dizziness at all. The first time I tried this device many times, just a few minutes, I get dizziness. But that one is really good. So another challenge to Pen is, Pen, can you give me some small demoable Metaverse for our new campus? When I can tell we have a lot of visitors coming to our new campus. I'm going to bring to here, give them the small headset. Give me some scenario can impress people. All right, so I can get more donation to you to continue this work. All right, thank you, Pen.
Okay, thank Professor Ni for the questions. Yeah, so basically, yeah, these VR and the mixed reality and Metaverse difference, right? So basically, yeah, AR, VR, and mixed reality, they are the technology, right? So they are the technology that they have. They build on this technology. But then the Metaverse is more like a, you know, like a conceptual world or kind of system that integrate like the internet, right? And the World Wide Web. So the internet, we build the connectivity, right? Then the World Wide Web can be built on top of the internet. So it enable the user to be able to share, to create their own website. They share their content with each other, right? So the mixed reality and the, for example, AR, VR, the technology enable you to, you know, interact with the virtual contents in the real environment. For example, for mixed reality. For virtual reality, they enable you also to, you know, show in all these interact with the different avatar, right? So they are the pretty more basic stuff. And then the vision about the Metaverse. So actually, there are multiple visions about actually the Metaverse. If you ask Facebook or Meta, they will tell you the Metaverse is a totally immersive virtual environment. Like, you know, you go virtual meeting, you have put your headset, you don't see the real thing. You just go inside, right? But then you ask another people like the Niantic, the guys who make the Pokemon Go, their vision about the Metaverse is about the massive AR. War. So it's massive AR augmented reality scenario. So people will wear the augmented reality headset and they see different objects, virtual object on the street, right? So they interact with the people. So they have this two pretty different view about what is metaverse. But then of course they have to merge some days, right? So you see both. Sometimes you go into the totally virtual space if you want to do some meditation, or you want to do some watching some to talk to people in the US, or in the Europe, right? So you may go in that world, but then you when you're coming back to to our real life, you may want to go to the another side of this Pokemon Go company's version, right? About this, but I think we would say that this it would be a mix of these two at some point. But then the metaverse, yeah, we could consider that is kind of a concept or application of universe or world which can be built on top of this more basic technology, and it's not about. And also the ecosystem things is important, right? Because of the AR, it does not need to deal with some of this ecosystem. It does not need to deal with the virtual economy. It's just a technology, I enable you to this. But you want to maintain the metaverse, which enable virtual economy about talking about an ecosystem. So it's more an ecosystem thing, right? You can allow the artists to do a content creation, allow the people to trade their digital assets, right? Enable avatar to make trust with each other, which cannot be done by just on the mixed reality technology. You have to have more technology to support such kind of ecosystem, and it should be kind of self-sustained. And then the second question about whether metaverse can help you to solve some problem. Yes, actually it have been used to in a lot of maintenance now. So now the mixed reality usage is more in the enterprise, like in the companies, like for example, for the manufacturing, some people may use this to repair cars, right? Because you look at the car and you don't know how to repair them, right? Then the image will be sent to the cloud, and then they will overlay some of the information to your object, to your car, and then which it will give you instruction. First lose this screw, and then turn on this maybe your water tank have some problem, open the water tank, add more water. So they can give you all this instruction and overlay the content just on top of your object, and allow you to do this. Yeah. And also this headset, right? I guess you visit this Goovis company, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Actually, I know them. We have submit a proposal to the 重点项目 last month, actually, or in September already. So this pretty nice device. We also I didn't get any of the device yet, but probably good to also get some touch. And for the demo, I think definitely would like to create some of this demo. We have a lot of applications scenario. We have built some more especially actually VR AR stuff. We'll be able to. So I saw this. You can move file from one computer to another, but which is not it can be demo. But we would like to engineer a nice demo and put it in the Guangzhou lab. So I can send you a proposal later to see a multi-proposal and see which one you prefer. Yeah, but we have something to solve. Yeah.
Okay, let me two comment and I stop here. Okay. First of all, Goovis, contact me. I can talk to vendor, give a special discount, for your experimental purpose. That's our own graduate. Now about this the demo. I'm thinking about either can we create some kind of meta classroom or meta campus. Yeah. We are designing, we call the smart campus right now. Now I want to change to meta campus. Okay. Now I think the CMA has recruited so many good people, Fan Mingming and many others. Can think about some concrete idea. So I give a 1 year demoable. So by the opening next September, I think all the VVIP can see this our meta campus. Some simple demo. Everybody talk about metaverse. We haven't seen real things. Give me simple demo can impress people. Okay, think about this. I don't need answer right away. I see many cards, Fan Mingming, many others, Huami. think about something, I will support you. All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
very good. Thank you. Yeah, sure. We will work together on this with Min Min and Huamin. Yeah.
Okay, yes, great. There are two more questions in the chat. So the first question is they're curious about the application in the industry. So industry use lots of software like CAD, 3D, SolidWorks, but limited to the digital copies and like the interactions and connection to the physical world. So how to apply, okay, this metaverse idea in the manufacturing field?
Right. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Actually, actually, the digital twin concept actually was, I think the early concept was invented for this industry usage. It's mainly for the CAD and 3D SolidWorks scenario. They have this in mind. I think some European company are working, or they probably already have some product on this. So the concept actually, the digital twin was saying that you can use this CAD or 3D SolidWorks thing to software to design your prototyping stuff, right? And then once you finish the design, then you do the prototype. Okay, you know, in the lab you do the prototype, and then the prototype is done. Actually, then you feedback the data to the software, to the digital twin. So then you build a digital twin. So you can use your digital twin then now to run a lot of simulations, and then and maybe use the AI to capture the data, improve the design, and then you send it back to the CAD software, for example, right? And then you improve the design again, and you send it back to the prototyping again. So it's kind of, it's a closing loop. Actually, it's more kind of interactive loop over there. Was mainly designed for this and the CAD and 3D SolidWorks kind of manufacturing process. So it have been I think quite a few European companies are working on this.
Okay, great. So the next question is how to achieve a man in the metaverse and invite a woman in physical world to visit his, the physical home through VR, AR. That means I'm in metaverse, I have a physical home. I want to invite a physical woman to visit my physical home through AR, VR.
How to
You understand the question?
yeah, actually how to pick up a girl, right?
Yeah, it's just a video. Okay, you are in a metaverse, in a virtual world.
Yeah, I think.
But how can you invite some physical and visit your physical home? You need some kind of digital twin, right? Totally duplicate.
Yeah, I think actually it's like a Facebook style, right? You can talk to some people on Facebook, and then you need to encourage them and convince them that you need your personal charm, right? So it's nothing to do with about technology, but it's about, of course, technology can help you. You can make your avatar look like Tom Cruise or someone, right? Extremely handsome, and then you can use your charming style to interact with the other avatar, and then actually you can invite them to visit you physically, right? So the technology can help you, but of course it can help you to look better. You can help you to show them more videos or more multimedia content, right? But then yourself is also important, that you need to convince people that you are a trustable person, right? Because the trust actually even an issue even more serious in this metaverse. How can you build trust with the avatar? So it's challenging. Maybe easy for you to go to the street and talk to some people.
Okay.
But I think we don't have open answer. I mean, as an answer to here, but it can enable you to talk to more people across the world, which is for true. Yeah.
Guys, next one is, do we have any meta equipment in Clearwater Bay campus that we can experience?
Yeah, I think we have just some AR VR headset. Yeah, so it's not too many.
But we also build, it's called a virtual production, the studio. So that virtual production studio actually can very good to generate this kind of content and also create this virtual world. So we have all this kind of 3D scanner and VR, AR gadget and headset, and also virtual production studio. So I think we're moving into that direction. So the next one is what influence or impact would the metaverse bring to the industry of retailing and manufacturing?
What?
Yeah, basically how this metaverse will impact that, I mean the retailing and the manufacturing industry. Yeah. How people sell product, how people manufacturing product.
Right. Actually, this is a very good application scenario. Actually, even for actually when people talk about the augmented reality a few years back, right? Then the retailing is actually one of the the domain, one of these main sector that will be influenced by this AR, for example, right? Augmented reality. That, for example, that you go to a supermarket and then you can, look at a product, right? And then this product, you can already instantly receive a lot of comments about, by looking at this product, it can give you a lot of information about this. For retailing, you probably heard a lot about e-commerce, right? So e-commerce is you go to Alibaba or Taobao and buy stuff. You go to your, turn on your smartphone or you go to your browser and then go to Alibaba and Taobao and buy stuff. They were actually in AR, augmented reality. There also this thing called e-commerce. So e-commerce is a more advanced version of AR or e-commerce. So e-commerce enable you to do shopping all the time without limit to your screen, right? So basically you can do AR shopping. So basically you can visualize all the Alibaba Taobao website will be can be visualized in your whole space. Your whole room. So you have a lot of items displayed over there, and then you can select them. And you can even, actually, it's already available in mainland China. That there's you can do a AR clothes trying. So basically, you can try the clothes without going to the shop, right? You can just overlay them on your body and actually and then you see how you look already. So that's actually enable a lot of retailing opportunity there. Of course, there also a virtual economic, right? That in the virtual in the metaverse, you're going to enable a new economic, and it's not only about selling physical things, but you are going to also be able to sell your digital things, like your art creations, a digital art. You make a pixel of a cat, right? So I was asking my co-author whether maybe he can just sell this picture that we have, this Meta Kitty on the NFT and OpenSea, and see whether some people will buy it, right? So there's a lot of opportunity which we can enable with this metaverse economy. And the manufacturing space is all quite obviously that it's not obvious, but is going to enable with this that I just described with this digital twin concept over there. And there's also going to enable a lot of environment that you can simulate them in the virtual world, right? The things before you really manufacture them, you can simulating how they are manufactured in the virtual world, and then you can show your virtual product to the avatar. And then actually they can actually give you, you can also have customer already to be able to give you comments about your product before they actually release to the market. And then this, in the loop of, data simulation and AI, and then the data, and then the model coming back to the manufacturing, actually can speed up the prototyping stages. So it's some of these things. So it can be more advantage, but those are things that that I would like to point out here. Yeah.
Okay, great. I think because of limited time, I think we have to ramp up the webinar. So I believe this is there are many tons of questions. So I think you can still send the email and to Professor Pang Hui. So the questions in the WeChat, the chat, I think it will basically the recorded, and then see whether Professor Hui can answer and in another venue. So I think also we will find out a way to basically promote and always distribute the talk today. So slides is already available. So you're most welcome to download. So I think that there is, I think it's a very, hot, and the topic cover many, areas. So I think Professor Van Hui gave a very, comprehensive, visionary, and illuminating talks. So thanks, Professor Hui, and then we hope in the future and Professor Hui have another opportunity, like give a full course, or it's just, we just, see whether have an opportunity to, communicate with you guys again. So that's, the end of the webinar today. Okay, thanks, Professor Van Hui.
Okay, thanks, Professor Chi, for the hosting of this talk, and also thanks everyone for attending. We have quite a lot of people. Yeah, so so I still display this. So if you are interested to download the slide, you can just scan the QR code. You can download them. And as Professor Chi said, that you have any question, you can also just email me, and then we can talk as well after this seminar.
Yeah, some questions in the chat. I think some students, as in IP, whatever, you can directly communicate with Ben. Okay, yeah. So yeah, okay, that's the end of the webinar today. Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.